Today we're playing Biomutant. Sorry, I was muted. Uh, we cannot 100% it in one playthrough because there is just too many choices. We'll get to that in a bit, but our first choice is choosing a side. I am still undecided about what I want to be. Pretty intense. Also, I haven't decided how I want to build my character.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant.
First off, auto advanced dialogues off because I'm gonna have to read some of these. Unless just ready to read everything I want. That's it? That's the whole settings? So does it automatically have subtitles? Ah. Alright, guess we're just gonna play it on medium.
Encode your DNA.
One second, guys. Alright, so we got Primal. Primal is nimble developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with a gene mutation making them nimble and dexterous at the cost of lesser developed intellect. That's pretty much a flat race. Oh, they're all just 28 specs. Alright, Dumbdon. Or Dumbden. This, or Dumbden is the least developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid offshoot that compensates the lack of mental prowess with physical strength. So he's strong, but low intellect, just like the primal. Rex is an extraordinary developed anthropomorphic breed, hybrid outcast with an even DNA string, making it apt for both physical and mental challenges. Hyla is regenerative developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with a gene mutation making them extremely tough and resilient. A fit breed is renowned for a highly evolved mind. Its genius is directly interlinked with the power of Ki, which amplifies the psionic output. Murgle is the definition of an idealized breed. Its evolutionary image has gone in directions in form, appearance, and has dominated over function. Ooh, 10% barter, critical chance up. Okay, intellect but my critical chance, my vitality will go. Damn, you probably have like. I think I'm gonna go with this because there ain't much of a stat drop except for 2% loot chance. Ooh, that loot chance could be crucial though, because crafting is really important. Huh. Intellect would go down. I wonder what intellect actually affects because it seems to be pretty popular. Alright. I'm gonna go with Murgle.
Define your genetic structure.
Agile. Put it up to 94 right off rip if I just go straight agile. Look at that stat I think we're gonna go with agile. 39 and 48. Go more towards it. Pretty even.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Okay. What do I want resistance to? Probably radioactivity, I would assume. Oh, there's a fifth element. What is that?
Choose your first style.
First style, huh? Ooh, I just passed. That one's better. Go with that.
Pick your main color.
Go with gold.
Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Mercenary.
Okay, I have the
Yeah, command.
DLC, so I can be
Mercenary.
a mercenary. Let's read. Mercenary is a trained swordsman who has mastered the art of the blade. Okay, so he's a swordsman, so wonder how. Still, I mean, I would assume so. Why would they not be able to use guns?
Deadeye.
Deadeye is a tricky, skillful rogue who's chosen a life outside the law and society
Commando.
values. The commando is trained as an operative of an elite special operations force. Commandos are used to working in smaller teams.
Psyphreak.
Psyphreaks are experimenting with psionic powers and mutations. They're usually outcasts on the fringe of society.
Saboteur.
Saboteur is cunning, skilled explorer trained to operate covertly in both suburbs
Sentinel.
and wilderness. Sentinels dedicate themselves to protect a house. Their dedication is the organization as a whole, including supreme belief in the dogma.
Mercenary. Deadeye. Commando. Dead. Mercenary.
I'm gonna use
Mercenary
the DLC.
chosen. Good choice. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Now I noticed to the left we got like a chasm. To the right we have a forest. Do I want to be evil or do I want to be good? I'll do another playthrough. I'm gonna be good this time.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to
Well,
be
you're
precise.
annoying.
An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Okay.
Seems more like you're being
Yes.
lightheaded if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
Yeah, you tell him.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress, and as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Nice.
Right is always right.
But I don't have a gun. Thought you started with
Stories
the gun.
of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
There we go.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Get the hell out of there. The beginning. In the beginning.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Down a little bit. Like I said, crafting is really important, so I'm going to try and get everything.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die. All fired up. Shot. Hack and slash. Bites the dust.
Mess with me. Gangsta. No scrap. That. Checking. Brand new game. Break this. Whipping at medicals. You found a medical supply. Bags like this contain items that can help heal you. Your health doesn't automatically regenerate in combat. You have to use consumables or find other ways to heal. You can use the bandage by holding the quick select menu input and selecting it. Okay, this is stuff in toilets. Very Fallout-esque.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it
Place
only
is
means
beautiful
death.
and
But
brightly
some
colored.
have adapted to the new
Whoa,
environment
whoa.
and changed with it. Evolution
Coming out of
has
nowhere.
its ways.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Perry. Alright, you're going down because you got a shotgun.
You might want to fall back.
Oh, I didn't read that. Healing, remember to use healing items when you're wounded. Yeah. Then looting is what it told me, which you just walk up to it and press Y. What is this? Dandy Candy, health regen. That'll become useful because I seem to be getting messed up. Okay, swim. Okay, no, I am getting pulled under. Okay. Probably should have looked at that sign first. Yeah, back it up. Man, I was dodging.
Oh, man.
Okay, that was not good. Man, I parried.
Killed that one. You've had better days.
Okay, I can't parry him apparently. Probably should have guessed that. Energy pack, small, regen 10. Sweet meat, regen 175. Now, let's see how much that one that heals. Oh, energy. Okay, never mind. I probably won't ever use that. Oil. thick. Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Nothing. Here. So close. Visible barrier. I like breaking games. Shield or some enemies carry large shields. You need to break the shield with melee attacks before you can deal damage to the enemy. Okay.
That's going to leave a mark.
No dodge.
Close encounter.
Yay, first upgrade point. Level up. Defeating enemies and completing quests will give you XP. Leveling up allows you to raise one of your attributes by 10. You also get 1 point that you can use to unlock skills in the Wong Fu and perks menus. To go to the menu, press whatever menu. That's what it is on X. Right here. Increasing attributes. When you level up, you can increase an attribute of your choice by 10. Pick which attribute you want to increase from the list. Alright, so what am I lacking in? Definitely vitality, intellect, and charisma. I don't want to get my luck up though. But for now, I think we're going to go with vitality. Upgrade points. You earn upgrade points when leveling up. These can be used to acquire new special attacks and perks. Time to unlock your first special attack. Okay. Now, I think I'm gonna do ranged. Only pick one guns. Do is the X-ray trigger. Try that out real quick. Wong Fu and perks. Once you have more upgrade points, remember to spend them on perks and special attacks in the Wong Fu and perk menus. Ah, I should have spent it here. Well, don't have any more, so carrying on. So what was it? B X-ray trigger. You're on your way to performing a special attack. Possible special attacks are prompted in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Pressing the indicated input while it is shown will trigger the special attack. Okay. Okay.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Now I highly doubt that's better than my katanas. Whoa. Then that must be the tree. This is supposed to be like the center of the map, so black area is still yet to... This is the places I've been. Gear. Gear. In this section, you can change equipment and weapons. The circle icon represents a part of the body that can be geared up with equipment found or bought from vendors. Your favorites can be saved in the outfits menu. So you can sort gear according to different stats. Grab highlighted pieces of gear for crafting resources by pressing Y. 1,570. 1,500. Okay, so I think unless that was a crafting item, there's something's here. Outfits. This is the outfits menu where you can create and save different gear sets. What is this thing? Automaton. Automaton is a company since you were kidling. Its old world tech makes it a potent communication device, but these scraptronics have advanced features. What functions? You got flashlight, health injector, glider, turret, ice boost. That's all I got, just that one. Still something here. Oh, it's a tool. Do with it. Gotta be for crafting. Alright. Carrying on.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Ah. Oh, X.
Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
No, 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 no. Oh, that was close.
The Morks produce
yes,
biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Damn!
The deep cut.
That thing just messed me up. Oh, get out of there. I gotta remember to start reloading.
Right in the face.
Take that. Bioblobs. You absorbed a bioblob. These are points used to unlock mutations. You collect bioblobs by defeating morks and finding containers at various places in the world. Special powers. You can use bioblobs to unlock special powers at any time by accessing the mutations part of the menu. Mutations. Whoops, did it again. Mutations menu. Go to the mutations tab to select psi powers, biogenetics, and upgrade your resistances. So can I up? Nope. I don't even know what the fifth resistance is. Gotta be some M game shit. Ooh, that looks dope. And that fire hurt me though. To use blaze, press down the input you have bound to the ability Blaze will launch you forward and leave a trail of fire behind you. Oh, I can't afford it. Oh, this is where I use the bioblobs. Must be different currencies. I wasn't paying attention. Moth mouth. Use moth mouth. Ooh. Press the input you have bound, blah blah blah. This will infect any small humanoid enemy hit. While infected, enemies will attack their allies instead of you. That is dope. What is this? Use it will make you spew toxic slush in the direction you were facing, inflicting damage to all enemies hit. I'm doing moth now. I want. Let's make it Y. Use an ability, press the buttons bound to while pressing and holding left trigger. Gotcha. Let's try it. Damn, that's bigger than I thought. If that can hit multiple enemies. Can't aim it though. Can't destroy that.
Hand up, hand up. Further you go.
I can miss secrets, collectibles.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks travelled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
So I'm guessing this is like Earth, but like after we killed everything. Probably nuclear fallout or something. You found a puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths while others feature different rewards. To switch which node is selected, use left stick. Up or down? Is that what it's saying? Rotate the node, LB and RB. This is the number of rotations you have left. So I have 10. The higher your intellect, the more moves you have. Okay. Each node has a certain position it must be rotated in to complete the puzzle. Running out of moves before that may have consequences. Okay, so this one.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Yeah. So the puzzles ain't too difficult.
There are few
I'm
records of
sure
the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Okay, so I don't know if this is Earth, don't say. Just territories. But some type of humanoids we're doing. Am I going backwards here?
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
They're
There
not
you
too
go.
difficult. Airstrike. Perfectly countering attack. Enemy attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling above their head. After hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up in the air by pressing LB.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Who could stand against sharp steel?
That sounds so young.
Swoon.
Oh yeah, I can do this. Oh, it follows them too. Back to
Every little bit helps.
it goes to different ones. That's dope.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
I'm glad I picked that up. Oh, and I saw PewDiePie stream this, probably about a week or two
That's
ago.
interesting.
But there's this. This thing called, I don't know, some type of mushroom, but that looked really fun to use. A new friend and old friend.
Kobwa, ja, kuchai. Hifar befarb.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Ugambun ang ugagad yebromo loma toaha.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Dolomawanya.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
Koyevun. Tuvun bunu. Momombusu?
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
Dolomawanya.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Yowotulua. Beboko kontabe.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Yowotulu. Toluwoya. Lu. Yalubatuluyu.
It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma.
Befarbihita. Huntukub kirkuzata. Ghetto.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
Bilia. And mpa. Wherefore. Whereway.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have.
Yalawa watnawa.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Maotoliawa. Mpa. Wherefore. Whereway.
After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other.
Oloi bo bopawe. Weta gono.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Dialogue settings. By default, advanced. Okay, yeah, I already knew about that. I checked out the setting. My kid? Go double jump. Boundary breaking. Aw, I messed it up.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Little grass. Hope it's pretty. I want to check stuff out. Probably ain't nothing to pick up since this is the past, but check out how they live. So this is set somewhere in Asia, judging by the architecture. I'm pretty sure These things are only found in Asia. And run. Okay, my stamina went down way too quick. You pretty?
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree.
So that'll
You'll need a
come
net
into
to
use
catch
later.
the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. They're hiding in the glitter grass that mostly grows deep inside damp caves, where they draw mineral from the natural rock. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Carrying on. Run! Run, little whatever. I already forgot. Oh yeah, I think he's a Murgle. Foreshadowing.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
Since I'm being the good path, I'm gonna be as nice to people as possible.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
Alright, I'm gonna end this stream right here to keep my
Candida
Let's Plays
He lost you
down
there for
to
a
about
while,
an hour.
but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow.
Oloi bo bopaweg. Atu wamawa.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
Kotuvon ko kumvunkono.
The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Candida duela bofo. Paigatawa.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Alu vutulu tuloya. Vutulula.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route.
Falu alu here.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
Alu vutulu the water.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Falu alu here. Lotulu bayo.
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Googlide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Alright, this concludes this stream. I will be back on in a half hour for part 2. Thank you for tuning in. See you later. This is Master Mouse signing.